Today, Exodus revealed some more information about their newest companion, Elise Charroux. Exodus's lead writer, Drew Karpyshyn, answered some fan questions. So let's get into it and learn more about Elise. The first question is, why is Elise in a mech suit? What made her decide to use one? Did she make it? Karpyshyn says, as a soldier on Earth, Elise was trained in the use of personal mechanized combat armor, what is commonly referred to as a mech suit. During her time on Lydon, she has managed to repair and upgrade the suit that she brought with her from Earth, transforming it into an even more devastating weapon. And I think this provides some interesting context into what may have happened before Elise left Earth. She was trained in mechanized combat armor, and I think that means that this concept art of Elise in her mech could be from her time on Earth. We see her actively fighting something, with the city skyline in the backdrop. And to the right, we see what looks like a ship firing down on the city. And I wonder if the exodus of Earth was related to some kind of attack or invasion, and that's why everyone had to leave so quickly, and why Earth was abandoned within 200 years. So that will be interesting to learn about. The next question asks, is Elise stuck in the suit, always wearing it, or can she take it off and work on it? And yes, Elise typically only wears the suit during a mission. In her off time, she can either be found in the garage tinkering with her mech, or at the local pub sharing drinks with the other mercenaries and salvagers. And I saw a few people asking about this one, but yes, Elise only wears the mech during missions and is not bound to it. She's a human with a mech, not a human permanently inside her mech. And we can see a better image of her mech here, with her smiling inside of it. The website refers to Elise being a sleeper. Can you tell us more about what it means to be a sleeper? Sleepers is the name given to ARC ship passengers who spent their entire journey in cryotubes in a state of semi-hibernation to conserve resources during the generations-long trip across the galaxy. Unfortunately, prolonged cryosleep has the unexpected side effect of fragmented memory loss, and most sleepers can only remember bits and pieces of their past. With this bit of information, we have now learned that sleepers will have holes in their memory due to their prolonged cryosleep. So Elise won't be the only one who will have problems remembering her past on Earth. Presumably, the entirety of the members on the Ark she arrived on would also be suffering with memory loss as well, since they were all in cryosleep as long as Elise. Elise seems like a cool character. Is there any significance to her tattoos? For Elise, her tattoos represent the part of her life that she has lost, a visible reminder of what she once was, but no longer remembers. She understands there is a significance attached to them, and she feels powerful emotions when she contemplates them, but the precise details of each tattoo, when she acquired it or what specific meaning it once had, elude her, lost in the haze of her fragmented memories. Why is Elise consumed with finding out more about Earth? Is this a symptom of losing some memories due to cryosleep? Prolonged cryosleep causes holes in your memory. Bits and pieces are lost, and much of what remains can be fragmented or disjointed. Elise remembers small parts of her past, but much of what she once was is gone. She hopes that finding connections to Earth will help her recover some of her lost memories and give her a better understanding of who she was and where she came from. So it seems like Elise's tattoos are also tied to her memory loss. They remind her of her previous life, but she doesn't remember what that life was. So I expect that part of her character arc and storyline will revolve around helping Elise find connections to Earth and her past, and finding out what her tattoos actually mean and represent. Aside from her continuing interest in Earth, are there any other aspects of Elise that make her unique? Like all your companions, Elise has her share of quirks and unique personality traits. An adrenaline junkie and thrill seeker with a sarcastic sense of humor. Elise is always looking for action. And the final question is, the website mentions that Elise hangs out at the cantina in Borderline. Is Borderline a planet, a city, or any kind of significant place in the story of Exodus? Or is it just the name of the cantina? And Borderline is a neighborhood in the city of Persepolis, one of the major metropolitan areas in the world of Lydon, where the story of Exodus begins. And I believe this concept art piece is of Persepolis, and that the cantina is possibly located somewhere within this image. This is the art behind the timeline image of current-day Lydon. So as of right now, I think this image is the closest image of what we know that the actual in-game world will look like. And I really love the look of this. I hope it's open and explorable, and I hope that it has an interesting city hub that we can explore, and I really just hope that it has some open world within it. When it comes to populated city areas, I really love being able to explore alien worlds, but I find packed cities full of pedestrians and shops really interesting. It's part of why the Citadel in Mass Effect is my favorite location to visit in the games. It provides so much life and context into the world, so I hope we see something like that in Exodus. And I think that Persepolis could be that. And this answer specifically says that Lydon is where the story of Exodus begins. So I expect our story as the traveler to begin on Lydon, and then have intervals where we have to make time dilation related decisions that push the story forward. And that is how the choice and consequence will play out. So that's all for today. I just want to make sure that I covered this new information about Elise. And again, I think that Exodus is actively in its marketing cycle. They are revealing something, even if it's smaller, almost every week. I think this game could be closer than we think. If we look at how they're releasing information, they revealed Tom Vargas with the initial trailer in December, and then a few weeks later, they revealed the dev Q&A. And then at the end of January, they revealed the 2 upcoming novels with Peter F. Hamilton. And now we're seeing Elise's reveal. So essentially, they've had 3 reveals for the last 3 months, with promises to reveal more companions in the coming months, with additional dev Q&A videos quarterly. So far, there are 5 companions on the website, and we've seen the reveal of 2. If they reveal the companions every month, that's at least 3 more months of reveals, and could bring us to another full trailer at maybe the Game Awards this summer, and a release later this year? Yeah, I'm being extremely optimistic about that, and that's just pure speculation, but I really do hope this game is coming out sooner than we think. So what do you think about everything that we've seen about Elise so far? And if you haven't seen my other videos on Elise and Exodus, you can check out these videos and playlist to learn more. I've covered everything that we know about Exodus so far, and I can't wait to learn more. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.